I mean, who even reads Scientific American?
It's kind of a big deal.
If it's such a big deal, how come the biggest celebrity they could get for the cover is a molecule?
Can we please just stop talking about it?
I'm sorry. What can I do?
Nothing. I'm fine.
No, I'm gonna cheer you up. Here we go.
What are we doing?
I am taking you shopping. My baby is sad, and I'm gonna make him happy again.
Look, I know shopping cheers you up. It's just not really my thing.
Well, what about this helicopter you control with an iPad?
Does it have a camera in it?
It does have a camera in it.
Baby's listening.
Leonard?
What?
I spoke to the reporter at the magazine.
What happened? Did you tell him it was my idea?
I did.
Thank you. What did he say?
He said they made the editorial decision to only cite the lead scientist.
Why did he think you're the lead scientist? It was my idea.
You know, for an extra $4, I can have this thing here tomorrow.
Well, I know it was your idea, but the reporter said he's been following my work for a while, and the only reason they even mentioned it in the magazine is because my name is on it.
You know what? I did it. What's $4?
If you're trying to make me feel better, it's not working.
Well, what if I told you that I added your name to the cable bill?
No.
That's just as well. They had me on hold for 20 minutes and I hung up. Leonard. Also, Wolowitz invited us all to dinner. So, I'm ready whenever you are.
So when do you guys think you're gonna move in?
We're still figuring how much remodeling we want to do.
It's tricky finding the right balance between tasteful modern and Jewish mother tchotchke crap fest.
Have you made a decision about the TARDIS? I think I can sell it if we call it Big British Porta Potty.
We're not selling it. It's mine.
You can't just decide. How about I arm wrestle you?
That's not fair. That's like me challenging you to a sexy pants contest.
You could play ping pong for it.
I would do that.
How is that fair? You grew up with a table.
Yes, but I mostly used it as a battlefield in an ongoing war between the Transformers and the Thundercats for control of a bra I had found in the woods.
Bernadette, for every episode of Doctor Who Leonard has made me sit through, I will play on your behalf and send that TARDIS back to Gallifrey, where I hate that I know it belongs.
Yes, Penny plays for me.
That's not fair. She has upper body muscles.
Dude, 3 times Sanskriti School for Well-Born Boys badminton champion?
That's right. Okay, Raj can play for me.
Oh, you just chose champions. It's like we're reenacting the ancient German practice of trial by combat.
Yeah, it's also like when the Mountain fought the Red Viper in Game of Thrones.
Leonard makes you watch that too?
No, I like that show. It's got dragons and people doing it.
So it's settled. The fate of Doctor Who's TARDIS will be decided by a Game of Thrones-inspired death match on the battlefield of Thundercats versus Transformers.
If you still have that bra, I'll give you a nickel for it.
So, Bernadette, have you thought about how you're going to redecorate this place?
You know, I'm thinking ripping up the carpets, maybe lose the wallpaper, all new light fixtures.
You know, if you knocked out this wall, it would give you an open floor plan. And then, it's a little scary, but could be fun, indoor fire pit.
Hey, I grew up in this house, okay? No one's knocking anything down.
Okay. When he's I'm kind of bringing in a wrecking ball.
Can I help you?
Hi, are you Howard Wolowitz?
Yes.
This is a little weird, but a lawyer was trying to contact my father because his name was still in the title for this house.
Who's your father?
Sam Wolowitz.
Sam Wolowitz is my father.
I know.
Well, wait, so if we have the same father, are you saying you're my half-brother?
I think so.
Bernadette, weird things are happening out here.
So often on the front of the locomotive is a large iron wedge for clearing objects off the tracks. Now, while commonly known as a cow catcher, I prefer the more accurate cow exploder.
Okay, Sheldon, let me ask you a question. If I was at a train station and one train could take me to my current job and the other train could take me to an audition for a movie, which train should I get on?
Are you using trains to trick me into giving you advice?
No.
All right, then. You should take a third train where you audition for the movie, but hold off on making a career decision until you have more information.
You're right. I'm worried about something that hasn't even happened yet. Huh. You are a wise man.
Well, Penny, who's harder, the wise man or the person who comes to him for advice?
Oh, I guess you're right. Maybe it is the person who asks.
No, it's the wise man. That's why he's called the wise man. You know how I know that? I'm the wise man.
I'm sorry, what was I thinking?
Just out of curiosity, why didn't you ask Leonard for advice about this?
Because I already know what he'll say. Well, you shouldn't do it.
It's just like he's here.
No red and yellow. No red and yellow.
Yay, we did it! Oh, God, if it's this much fun to rotate, imagine when we fly it.
Okay, now all I have to do is rotate it vertically until the lights turn off. Oh! All right. Playtime's over. Let's open this baby up.
Won't that void the warranty?
Sheldon, I have a master's degree in engineering. I wipe my bottom with warranties. Except for AppleCare, that pays for itself in the long run.
You must be very proud of your son.
Oh, yes. He recently argued a case before the Supreme Court.
He did?
Oh, you mean this son? Sure, he's terrific.
Beverly, would you like to see the math I worked out to support our hypothesis?
You mean my hypothesis. I hypothesized it all by myself.
Calm down, dear. Mary, I'm curious, when did you first realize that your son had such a remarkable mind?
Oh, good question. Everyone loves stories about Sheldon Cooper, boy genius.
Well, I would have to say when he was 13 and tried to build a nuclear reactor in the tool shed.
Oh, this is a good one.
Now, the first thing you have to know about Shelley is, ever since he was a little boy, he was always concerned with the well-being of others. And he didn't think that it was fair for people to pay for electricity, so he was going to power the entire town for free.
Just tell her about the uranium. Tell her about the uranium.
Oh, this is adorable. When he arranged to get some yellow cake from Chad, I thought he was talking about Twinkies from one of his friends.
Yeah. But I wasn't, because I didn't have any friends.
It turns out that this little scallywag was trying to use my Visa card to buy uranium from an African warlord in the country of Chad.
Sounds like Sheldon was a handful.
Oh, he was a handful.
Oh, I was a handful.
You still are. Mom, hey, tell Mary the story about how I made a Van de Graaff generator out of our vacuum cleaner.
All right. He broke the vacuum cleaner.
Thanks for cooking.
My pleasure.
That carrot was delicious.
I wish I'd fought harder for the rest of them.
Still haven't heard from her?
No, and I'm confused. It's been nearly 24 hours. Amy should have figured out she's wrong by now.
Hey, I don't think she's wrong about you going too slow in the relationship.
Too slow?
Yeah, you've been going out for years. You haven't even slept together.
Yeah, that's right. It's called foreplay. And I could make the case that you two aren't moving forward in your relationship.
Hello?
Hello?
No, Sheldon, we're getting married.
But you've been engaged for over a year now, and you don't even have a wedding date.
Well, we will. We're just not in a rush.
We're gonna set a date.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah, it's just things are good right now.
Really good.
Yeah, I'm focusing on my job.
We've been busy with our paper.
So busy.
So we'll pick a date when we pick a date.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I can see why Amy's mad at you.
Yeah, shut up, Sheldon.